Yuck! You are eating non-veg? Are you even human? Where is your sense of humanity? How do you manage to watch an animal suffer before brutally killing it? Who gave you the right to take the life of an innocent creature just for the sake of your taste? Can you even comprehend their pain? How would you feel if someone cut off your finger, cooked it, and ate it?
This is the process of life and evolution, survival of the fittest. According to this principle, humans, Homo sapiens sapiens, are the dominant species of this era. We rule the planet in every aspect, whether it be the food chain or intelligence. The natural world does not function based on emotions. The only rule is that the powerful dominate, and the predator consumes the prey. That is how nature has always worked. The concept of humanity is a social construct created by humans. An animal cannot be compared to a human in this regard.
You claim it is the process of life and survival of the fittest. I agree. Our ancestors, like Australopithecus and Homo erectus, were hunter-gatherers because they had no other option. They had to hunt animals to survive. However, today we have the privilege of choice. We can decide whether we want to consume meat obtained by slaughtering animals or opt for a plant-based diet. Moreover, advancements in food technology have enabled the development of lab-grown meat, which tastes the same, has identical nutrients, and does not involve killing animals.
A vegetarian diet lacks essential nutrients. Nutrients such as omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, complete proteins with all amino acids, vitamin B12, vitamin D, iron, calcium, and zinc are difficult to obtain from plant-based sources alone. According to modern scientific studies, the most beneficial diet is a balanced diet, which includes both plant-based and animal-based foods.
There is always a vegan alternative. Supplements and diet planning can compensate for any nutritional deficiencies. For example, vitamin B12 is not naturally derived from animals. It comes from bacteria. Livestock are given B12 supplements, so instead of consuming meat, I would rather take the supplement directly and eliminate the middleman.
I understand that a vegan diet is an option, but I don't want my diet to rely on pills. I also wouldn't want to feed my children pills instead of real food. Additionally, vegan alternatives are often expensive and inefficient. For instance, producing 1 kilogram of avocados requires approximately 700 liters of water, which is an enormous waste of resources. Furthermore, the cultivation of crops such as soybeans results in the killing of countless small animals, including ground squirrels, voles, shrews, snakes, turtles, frogs, and rabbits. Farmers also use chemical pesticides like those produced by Monsanto, which poison and kill many more creatures. In developing nations where people struggle to afford clean drinking water, advocating for an exclusively plant-based diet is impractical.
I acknowledge that vegan options can be expensive, while non-vegetarian food is generally more affordable and accessible. However, if choosing a plant-based diet means saving animals from suffering, I would still opt for it. While it is true that growing crops such as soy can contribute to deforestation, much of that soy is grown to feed livestock, not humans. Stopping the consumption of meat would significantly decrease the demand for factory-farmed animals, thus reducing the need for excessive soy cultivation.
I agree that factory farming increases the birth rate of animals like chickens and cattle. However, I still believe that human well-being should take priority over animal life. Why do you advocate for animals while ignoring the suffering of insects like mosquitoes, worms, and cockroaches? Do you avoid killing mosquitoes or ants? Also, how do you address the economic and environmental concerns related to plant-based diets? Large-scale vegan agriculture such as soy cultivation contributes to deforestation. Producing 1 kilogram of avocados requires approximately 700 liters of water, an enormous drain on natural resources.
While it's true that a significant amount of resources are used for plant-based agriculture, it's important to note that the majority of soy is actually grown to feed livestock rather than for direct human consumption. If fewer people ate meat, we could use that same land and resources to grow food directly for people instead of using them inefficiently to raise animals for slaughter. Also, even the most sustainably produced beef emits around 71 kilograms of CO2 per kilogram. compared to only 2 kilograms for plant-based proteins like beans and lentils. As for nutrition, while some plant-based iron is less bioavailable, a well-planned vegetarian or vegan diet can still provide all necessary nutrients. Moreover, excessive consumption of red and processed meats has been linked to increased risks of heart disease, diabetes, and certain cancers, according to the WHO, so I believe reducing or eliminating meat consumption is a healthier and more ethical choice.
Based on current scientific research, the most recommended diet is a balanced one that includes a variety of both plant-based and animal-based foods. Science continuously evolves and recommendations on optimal nutrition change over time. It is essential to consume a well-rounded diet that meets all nutritional needs.
I agree that scientific studies are ever evolving, but what remains constant is the suffering of animals in the meat industry. Hinduism, Buddhism, and Jainism promote non-violence and vegetarianism as an ethical choice. According to Ayurveda, food is categorized into 3 types: Sattvic, which is pure and vegetarian, Rajasic, which is passionate and stimulating, and Tamasic, which induces lethargy and negative emotions. Meat, especially red meat, falls into the Rajasic and Tamasic categories, which are known to disturb mental peace and physical health. Additionally, the World Health Organization has classified processed meats like bacon, sausages, and hot dogs as Group 1 carcinogens, placing them in the same category as tobacco and asbestos. Consuming more than 100 grams of red meat daily has been linked to a 10% increase in the risk of diabetes and a higher likelihood of colorectal cancer.
Ultimately, the choice between vegetarianism and non-vegetarianism depends on an individual's personal beliefs, ethical considerations, health concerns, and cultural backgrounds. While vegetarianism is associated with ethical and environmental benefits, non-vegetarianism offers certain nutritional advantages and is deeply rooted in many traditions and economies. Both diets can be sustainable and healthy if planned properly, rather than imposing one choice over the other. The key is to be mindful of the impact our dietary choices have on our health, the environment, and society. An informed decision based on scientific evidence and individual needs is the best way forward.